You make money and still feel broke? You work hard every day and still feel like you're falling behind? You pay the bills, you clock in the hours, but somehow paydays still feel stressful. Here's the crazy part. You are not alone. Most people are just playing a game that no one ever taught them the rules to. And if you don't know the rules, you can't win. You can earn more and still stay broke. Because here's the truth. Most people think being good with money means earning more. But it's not about earning more. It's about control. A 2025 financial wellness study found that 2 out of 3 Americans, 67%, live paycheck to paycheck. And that includes plenty of people making over $100,000 a year. That's proof that income alone doesn't fix the problem. There are 10 basic money concepts you wish you'd learned earlier, principles that quietly run the money game. 10 ideas so simple you could learn them in one sitting, but powerful enough to change how you feel about money. You don't need a finance degree. You don't need to make 6 figures. You just need a plan you'll actually follow. By the end of this video, you'll know how to stop feeling behind and know exactly where to start. First, build a safety net. An emergency fund is your financial seat belt. It keeps life surprises from turning into panic. Start with 1 month of expenses. Then, when you can, build toward 3 to 6 months. The consequences of delay are real. A Federal Reserve study found that 37% of American adults can't afford an unexpected expense over $400 completely with cash or its equivalent. That explains a lot about why money feels heavy. For perspective, Empower research indicates the median emergency savings for Americans is just $600. And if you're struggling to save, you're not alone. Bankrate reports that 73% of Americans are saving less for emergency expenses right now due to rising prices and inflation. So start small. Automate $20, $50, or $100 every paydays into a separate savings account. Don't wait until the end of the month. Make it automatic before you even see the money. What matters most isn't how much you start with, it's that you start. Imagine how your life would be more peaceful when you have a safety net. Second, budget in a way that fits you. Here's the good news. A budget isn't punishment. It's a map. It shows your money where to go instead of letting it disappear. Think of it like GPS for your wallet. It's there to guide you, not control you. If you like simplicity, try zero-based budgeting, where every dollar has a purpose. The best budget isn't the hardest one. It's the one you'll actually use. And here's one rule that makes every budget stronger. Pay yourself first. Treat saving like rent, non-negotiable. The stress is real. NerdWallet research found that 84% of Americans experience financial stress. The top stressors are practical. The rising cost of food, 50%, the cost of housing, 40%, and crucially, the lack of adequate savings, 36%. A budget helps control these controllable problems. You wouldn't skip rent, so don't skip saving. You're building discipline, not perfection. Third, reduce high-interest debt. This one quietly eats away at progress. High-interest debt keeps you running in circles. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar you can't use to build your future. The total balance of U.S. consumer credit card debt has soared to over $1.16 trillion, according to Experian data. This debt is financed at exorbitant rates. Right now, LendingTree data shows the average credit card annual percentage rate, APR, is near historic highs, standing at approximately 21.39%. That's like running uphill with a backpack full of bricks. The sooner you lighten the load, the faster you move forward. Make a list of everything you owe and what each one costs. Then, pick your method. The avalanche pays off the highest rate first. That's mathematically efficient. The snowball hits the smallest balance first. That's motivating for quick wins. Both work. The best one is the one you'll stick with. Fourth, automate your system. This is the hidden superpower because motivation fades, but automation keeps going. Set your savings to move automatically. Schedule bill payments. Let investments run on autopilot. The less you have to remember, the more progress you'll make. Automation builds consistency, and consistency builds calm. When systems handle the boring parts, you finally get space to think about the bigger picture. Fifth, keep your credit healthy. Your credit score is a short story about how you handle money. It affects what you pay for cars, phones, even housing. Good credit doesn't make you rich, but it makes life cheaper and less stressful. Pay your bills on time, keep your credit use low, and don't open too many new cards too quickly. This is critical because the poverty penalty. Experian data shows that on a $40,000 car loan, a borrower with super prime, 781 plus FICO, secures an average APR of 5.27%. A deep subprime borrower, 300 to 500 FICO, is forced to accept an average APR of 15.97%. That difference in rate creates a penalty of over $12,840 in extra interest on that single vehicle alone. Keeping your credit healthy is really just keeping your options open and preventing that wealth transfer. Sixth, understand inflation. Inflation means your money buys a little less every year. At about 3%, prices double roughly every 24 years. That's the rule of 72. It's not something to fear, just something to plan for. Money sitting in a low-interest account slowly loses strength. That's why long-term growth matters, not to chase quick gains, but to stay ahead of the slow leak. To counter inflation, we need growth. Historical S&P 500 data shows that measured across decades since 1957, the market has delivered an average annual return of approximately 10.54%. That number isn't a promise, but it shows what a patient investment strategy can do to keep your money's purchasing power intact. Seventh, start investing early and keep it simple. Investing isn't about luck or timing. It's about consistency. The longer your money stays in, the more time it has to grow. Compounding is what makes it work. Your money earns money, and then that new money earns more. It starts slow, then snowballs. The opportunity cost of delaying investment is monumental. Consider a modest contribution of $300 a month, as shown in one financial analysis report. Starting at age 25, after 40 years, your total savings could grow to $700,000 at a conservative 7% return. Starting at age 35, by waiting just 10 years, your final balance drops dramatically to only $340,000. That 10-year delay cost the investor over $360,000 in potential growth. Time, not skill, is the most valuable asset you have. This is why a Magnify Money survey found that 77% of Americans regret not investing earlier in life. Don't be part of that statistic. Start small. Automate it. Increase your contribution when you can. A simple index fund works well for many people. Add some bonds if you prefer a smoother ride. And if your job offers a match on retirement savings, take it. That's free help for your future. Eighth, spread out your risk. Diversification just means don't bet everything on one thing. It's the safety net inside your investments. Mix your money, stocks, bonds, maybe real estate. When one dips, another might rise. That balance keeps your plan steady when life isn't. Most people can start investing in the S&P 500. You don't have to outsmart the market. You just need to stay in the game long enough to benefit from it. Ninth, focus on assets, not liabilities. This is where things start to click. Assets grow or earn money. Liabilities lose value and take money. More assets mean more freedom. Fewer liabilities mean less stress. Cars are the classic example. They look like assets, but they drop fast in value. Kelley Blue Book data shows a new car can lose 20% of its value in the first year alone. And the average new car payment, according to recent auto finance market reports, is around $749 a month. That's a lot of pressure for something that only goes down in worth. On average, new car will shed up to 60% of its value within the first 5 years. If your car costs too much, buy used, buy reliable, and keep it longer. You want your money working for you, not parked in the driveway. 10th, protect what you're building. Insurance isn't exciting, but it's essential. It protects everything else you've built. Start with the basics: health insurance,
renters or homeowners coverage, and car insurance that fits your life. If someone depends on your income, look into term life insurance. This is not a theoretical risk. Kaiser Family Foundation's analysis shows people in the U.S. collectively owe at least $220 billion in medical debt. The link between health and financial ruin is shocking. A major study on bankruptcy found that 66.5% of people who file for bankruptcy blame medical bills as the primary cause. It's not about fear. It's about not letting one bad day erase years of effort.
Overall, money isn't just math. It's emotion. It's habit, pride, fear, and hope all mixed together. Go easy on yourself while you learn this. The goal isn't perfection, it's direction. Small moves, repeated often, create stability. Take a breath. Your money can be simple. Your plan can be small, and small steps done consistently create real calm. If this video gave you something useful to think about, hit like, subscribe, and share it so more people can start building simple, steady money habits too.